Hello. How is everyone? Ooh, less than Jake. Heck yes. How's that music volume? Freaking less than Jake. Woo! That's some good stuff to start off with. So we're going 90s tonight, and we just got lucky that less than Jake came on. We got the Pokemon binder. I wear my 90s shirt. I got my Bobby Labonte. I got my what year is this? My 1995 NBA Finals hat. I got the mustache going again. The shirt's very small, by the way. So if I get up and you see my midriff, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're here to finally open this up. So I've been looking for this thing for years. I've seen so many people online, like, might have to turn this hat back around. Weird shadow. So many people online that post like, "Oh my gosh, I found my childhood collection," and I was just sitting there like, "It's gone forever. I'm never gonna find it." And then one day, which I have right here actually, I was just we were cleaning up some boxes out of a bedroom, and I stumbled across a box that had a bunch of random. I had all my Pokemon video games and stuff. But I found a duffel bag completely filled with just like HDMI cables and power cords for like PS2s and stuff. And these like how many 8 cards were just loose in the bag. I just saw them like in the bottom, no sleeves. And I was like, "Holy crap, did I find them?" And then I was like, "Oh, there's only this many." Somehow they're in like a reasonable condition for just being loose in a bag with a bunch of cords. The only one that suffered was this one, and that is my dog Zelda. Chewed this up when I was in college, I assume. But other than that, these are the 8 that I found that sparked me going like, I have to find the rest of these. Like when I got these, I felt so much closer to finding them, yet so much farther away. Like, so that's the day that I was like, I'm going to my parents' house 2 hours away, and I'm finding this binder. So I went there, went through every single box, every single bin from all my childhood stuff in the attic for like hours, and finally found this binder. It was like in a box, in a bag, in another box. So like I was having to make sure I emptied every single thing out of every bin. Finally found it. It was like my heart skipped. I was like, "Holy crap, I finally found it." Which I actually do have 1 or 2 other binders that I have not found. So I don't think this is everything. What's up, JL? I do have a smaller, like the yellow one that has Bulbasaur on the front with the snap. I have that one. And then I have like a traditional, like cardboard kind of binder that's just like the triangle shape, like that has Pokemon stuff on it. So this is the only one I found. But we're going to go through it. I've had this for about 2 months, maybe. And I just really wanted to like be able to record breaking news. Iowa State knocks off number 3 Wisconsin. For anybody that pays attention to that. So I got it about 2 months ago, and I was like, okay, I got to record opening this because I don't actually know what's in here. And if there's anything like good, then like you want to like be able to experience it with other people and not just be sitting there by yourself. Like, so all I've done when I found it was look at the first page in this little book you can see here. I didn't flip any farther, and it's been like torture waiting 2 months to not look through this at all. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to open them all up, take everything out, sleeve them up, organize them, and have some fun nostalgia. I'm going to turn this hat around. There we go. I'm not a forwards hat kind of person, so that was just kind of weird. Yes, I did like actually mess with some of the commands. So there are like, I think some of the commands that you would expect in a stream. So Kestrel there with the first thing. Thanks for the follow. Spinning Hook, Alcoholic Car Guy. That's concerning. Burrito Berry, the Cookie Man's, Big Chicky Nuggy, Ascendant Zero. Thanks everybody. So They Bleed. I sold all my cards about 18 years ago for roughly $400, so I could afford to take a girl out on dates. Loads of mint condition base set hollows, including multiple Zards. Sheesh, that sucks. Hope the date went well. Hopefully you remember that date. Yeah, this is a loved binder. I have duct tape on it right here. So I'm a little concerned with the condition that these cards are going to be in, because this is not necessarily the way that you are supposed to take care of the cards. I definitely played with them, took them places. I stuffed as many cards in a pocket as I could, which is like the biggest no-no. I don't think there's any sleeves on any of these cards besides the pages. So I'm warning now that this could be a little ugly. So we're going to open it up here. Start out. Sorry, my keyboard can only go so far up because I have this freaking coiled cable that I can't get to go under my monitor. Trying to rearrange here. Might just unplug my keyboard for now. I don't think I need it at the moment. There we go. Can move this up a little farther. Try to get this thing as much in view as possible here. Yeah, the worse condition, the more well loved it was. That's very true. And this was me doing the wearing. So I guess that's a little more special than even buying them worn on the internet. So our first thing we have here is the Collector's Value Guide Pokemon from 1999. Collector's Handbook and Price Guide. This thing actually looks like it's in decent condition. Seeing that it's Kestrel, we can't subscribe yet because we just started streaming like a week ago. So we got to hit that affiliate milestone before you can sub. I think we have to stream 7 times. I think this is like the 4th or 5th one, so we'll get there. Hi, G Burr. Hope you had a good weekend. Yeah, it was good. It wasn't bad. My wife's not here, so it's a little weird. I don't know what to do with myself when she's not here. If you don't know, we both run this business together. And even before she came on, we both worked from home when I did this business at home and she did her job at home. So legit for the last 3.5 years, we've been together all day, every day for the most part. So it is a little weird when she's not here. But to go out to eat, got some Korean barbecue last night for a friend's birthday. That was pretty fun. But otherwise, I just been sitting around like, what do I do? I can't watch any shows because we watch all of our shows together. I did play some games, play some 2K, play some Spider-Man. But I really was just kind of sitting around, just chilled today with the dogs in the backyard, just preparing for this. So let's get into this. If anybody doesn't suppose, I didn't write my name in it. If anybody ever had one of these, this is the collector's guide from when it was happening, 1999. No, these are like the little action figures that they're showing here. I'm pretty sure I had some of these too. I actually have a Bulbasaur one in my office. Let's get to the cards. There's the games. So we got Pokemon Pinball, Classic, Red and Blue. Yellow didn't even have like a logo yet. None of these even have like logos. Projected 2000 for Pokemon Silver Stadium. The Pokemon card game, very underrated game. The Pokemon trading card Game Boy game. Then we got the TV show. Oh, this is fun. This is pretty cool. Explaining what each part of the card is. That's pretty useful. Showing you how to look out for counterfeits. And then we got the value leaders. Base set first edition Charizard, only $240 at the time. If you don't know, if you have a PSA 10, which is PSA 9 or PSA 10 of this card, like straight out of the pack, like in 1999, it's probably worth like hundreds of thousands of dollars right now, if you have it graded. These as well. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have any of these big boys in first edition in here, but we'll see. Oh, look at that. I was actually keeping tally at some point of my cards. So I had one Arcanine for $2.50. I had two Beedrills for a total of $14. I was totaling these suckers up. This is like 7-year-old me's handwriting. That is pretty cool. Dang. I wonder at what time I did this total. This is how you used to keep track of your collection, which is something that I actually have that we're going to do tonight. So there is a website that I personally use, which I am to just organize my collection. It's called TCG Collector, which you'll see it pop up in this little cycle of things here. I really like the website, so I told them that I would pop it up here just to give some exposure to it. I'm going to show y'all here in a second. We're actually going to log all of these cards as we go. There it is, TCG Collector. There it is. So you can see here, it keeps all your cards, your variants, your total cards, your total value, based off of, I think, TCG Player, which is a website. Go through your expansions, see how many of each card you have to see if you've completed a set. So we're going to be doing that tonight, and I'm pretty sure these are down here in the base set, Jungle Fossil, somewhere in this area. Possibly Neo Destiny, but mostly this area down here is what we're going to be looking at. No, they're not sponsoring me. I just was talking to them earlier, and I was like, hey, I'm going to stream this. Y'all cool with me putting the logos and everything up so other people can take a look at it if they need something like that. So I was gesturing to the literal thing right here that you see below my little face cam. So that's what we're going to do. I guess we've looked through this enough. It's just, this even has Japanese. This goes Gym Leaders, Team Rocket, Southern Islands. Oh, look at this. I don't know why I'm underlining these. This is the poster for the first 152, because we got Mew, Togepi. I don't know why I was underlining them. There's nothing indicating why these are underlined. I can't quite think why I would underline them. I know I had a bunch of little figurines, so that's possibly what this was. But we've yet to find it. Hey, even got stickers in here, which I also had all of these stickers. These are the ones that were lenticular, is that what you call it, where you can move them around, where they go from their different evolutions. Dang, I had like, gosh, I wish I could find all of this stuff. But one binder of cards is a crazy find, and I'm very excited to go through it. I even had the little comic book. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Yeah, the little action figures. That battle figures, that might have been what the underlying was for. But we're going to set this aside and start out here. This is the Ancient Mew. It's not the actual card. I assume that he's possibly in here somewhere. But this was the little card that came with him, and you got to decide what his stats were because it was, I believe, in the unknown language. I have some sleeves here. some sleeves and a little thing for us to put all the cards in as we go. Because these are not all from the same set, so I didn't want like 15 binders here. I got these two on Whatnot randomly. I think I got these for like $1 each. So we got a first edition Doduo and then a Hollow Muck. So I believe I've already logged these guys here. I think that's what these are right here. Which this Charizard is actually the metal one from the 25th anniversary. This Mewtwo I have in a graded card. I think a lot of these are graded cards, so maybe I don't have these in here yet, because this Alakazam is not in here. Okay, so we got a normal, which means there's a shadow there. So we're going to add our normal in there. Add him over here to our bin. We got a Gyarados that's free. I don't even know what number he is. There he is. This is a base set 2, actually. So we need to set him aside. That's not base. That's promo. Not base. Not base. Not base. Okay, we got Zapdos. Number 16 here. Normal. Got them over here. Okay. Doduo first edition. Number 48. First edition is shadowless. But, okay. And I think that's all the base set I have right here. So we're going to go back. Got any jungle in here? All fossil. Okay, so we got Raichu. We got Muck. We got Dragonite. Okay, that's all we have in fossil. I'm going to try to keep these separated. There's a lot of sets. You can see there's base. I'm not going to keep these separated. I'll do that later. So we're just going to take all these out. And sorry, I can't see chat right now while I do this because I only have one monitor. Let me get these in here real quick. Yeah. Frank, all shadowless base, or all first edition base, is shadowless, I believe, except Machamp. So I was kind of confused why there was a first edition and a first edition shadowless, because if it is first edition, it's also shadowless if it's base set. So I was a little confused there. Okay, got that. Base set 2. This guy's in horrible condition. I think this is actually, yeah, Neogenesis here. Pikachu, Shaboop. And then this is a promo. Which I believe is Wizards promo 14. There we go. Okay. Come back over here. And can you show the difference in shadowless? Here. I can. So we will pull out these two as an example. So there's a few different levels here. We got first edition, which obviously has the first edition stamp. And then there's shadowless, which refers to the border around the frame. So you have the artwork that has the frame on it. So you can see that this one has a shadow underneath the frame that kind of lifts it up, and this one does not. So that's what shadowless is. Basically, the order of release, there was first edition, which was technically also shadowless, and then there was the non-first edition, second edition, I guess, that continued with the shadowless border that removed the first edition, and then, which this is fossil, but then we have the one like this one that's also base set, that's not shadowless, it's not first edition, has the shadow, which is called unlimited, because there was no limit like a first edition. And then once this changed to shadow, every set after that had a shadow. So only the base set had a shadowless run, and it was the first edition and then the non-first edition shadowless versions. And then after you hit this unlimited, then you go to base set 2, Jungle Fossil. They all have shadows. So as you can see here, this thing just literally is, there's literally tape right here because the holes just started breaking, as you can see. So I think what we might do is I might take one page out at a time, and we will just sleeve everything up. And see what we got in here. How's that? So I have a bunch of sleeves here. Over here from TCG Collector Discord. Let's go. What is up? Glad to see some people from over there. Love that Discord. I really just love the website. I've given tons of probably really annoying feedback on how to use it. Just updates and stuff. They just redid the logo, which looks awesome, as you can see right there. We're going to go through this. So I got sleeves here. As you can see, these things are packed full. So my adult self is really annoyed with my childhood self. Hopefully these aren't just all completely stuck together, which is just going to make me cry. I might actually cry on stream if every single one of these is stuck together from the decades of compression. So I guess we're just going to start out by taking out the first. Okay, that's really in there. Oh my gosh. If these just start peeling the designs off, oh my gosh, this is going to be... Also, these numbers are not written on the cards. They're written on the little binder thing. I guess I was going for a Pokedex order here, even though I just skipped Blastoise and didn't even leave them a spot. Okay, let's try to get this out. Woo! Okay, it came out. Okay, it looks like we got some separation here. So that's good. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. Set this aside. So it looks like we got a bunch of Bulbasaurs in varying conditions, all unlimited. I'm going to set these here. We're just going to go through it in order. So we got 6 of these. Just gonna, oh, these are my sideways sleeves. I'm just going to sleeve everything up. 6 unlimited Bulbasaurs. I think most of these are pretty packed. I had so many duplicates. I'm just hoping that we can get a decent amount of shadowless in here, maybe. I'm not seeing any on this first page. But I'm hoping that my childhood self didn't know the difference, and there's possibly some hidden behind. I know that as a kid, I had no idea even what these logos meant. Obviously, I didn't read the book that explained it. So I legit had no idea what these even meant. I was just like staring. I have a vivid memory of looking at those things all the time. Like, what in the world does this mean? Okay, so we got 6 of these. Number 44. We're going to go here. I also have the 25th anniversary jumbo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop him in. And let's go to the next. Let's go to the next one. Just making sure that still works. Okay, let's get this guy out. Okay, that one came out a little easier. So we got Ivysaur Unlimited, Ivysaur Unlimited. So no shadowless so far. We'll just do the cataloging once per page. How about that? So that we're not continuously moving back and forth. Okay, Charmander is really stuck in here. Y'all can hear that? Like how hard it's stuck in there? You can really hear the sound. Oh, okay, we got some Rockets Charmanders back here. So this is a good sign that I just put all of the same Pokemon behind each other. So we got an Unlimited Charmander. It's in decent shape. Actually, no, it's not. There's literally like some sort of looks like a freaking crayon was left on it or something. Rocket Charmanders. These are in pretty good shape. Has some whitening, but I mean, I don't think I'm going to have a single perfect card in this binder. This is a child's binder, not a collector's binder, or a childhood collector, if you know what I mean. No damage so far. But we're getting there. I'm going to keep... So I'm just going to stack the different sets up. That's base set. This is Rocket. We're going to go through these in order. We got Charmeleon next. So how's everybody doing this weekend? Everybody had a good weekend? Chilling. Base set 2. Base set. Base set. Base set 2. Everybody doing okay? This is a somewhat chill stream here. There's not like a ton going on. I know keyboard content is our majority of what people want. But this is just something I really wanted to do. I used to play Infinite Nacho. I know as a kid I played... Oh, we get the Dark Charizard up next, people. It's not a holo, though. I used to play... I've actually picked up the playing on the iPad recently, so that's been pretty fun. Just one Dark Charizard here. Like I said, unfortunately, it is not... I'm going to double sleeve this guy. I mean, it's not a holo, but... Charizard... Why is this not going in? Charizard is a Charizard, right? Never seen this Charizard? There's the back. It's definitely got some whitening up here. It's got a little bit of whitening on this corner. It's not horrible, like whitening up here. The front is pretty decent. Not like that's on the sleeve right there. But I mean, like I said, it's a non-holo, so it's not like worth anything insane amount. I don't plan on selling any of these, even if there's some insane hits. Thank you, Ran Down and Redline Snoop Snipes for the follows. Come on, woo! Squirtle, Rocket, Squirtle base set 2, Squirtle base set 2, Squirtle base set 2, Squirtle base set 2. Yeah, I've never sold a Pokemon card in my life. And at the moment, I don't, or not in my personal, I've literally never sold any Pokemon card ever. I do have some cool graded cards that I bought specifically for us to take to some conventions, just to have some really cool, unique stuff. Suing FedEx win. I don't think we're going to have to sue FedEx. It seems like everything should work out. It's just going to take some time and effort to make it happen. Are you opposed to selling them, though? I don't fault anyone who does sell cards at all. I just don't, because I'm not in it to make money. I'm in it because I really like the collecting and the hobby. I know there are people that are just in it to make money, which I guess is a little like, no one loves the people in any hobby that are just in it to make money off of them. But I mean, if you're in the hobby because you enjoy it and you sell them, then yeah, I mean, no problem about it. I think this is, I can't remember what set this is. Gym Challenge, Neo Discovery Caterpie. The base set 2, base set 2, base set 2. I got a lot of base set 2. It'd be kind of cool if we came close to completing any of these sets where I could just pick up a few cards. That one's got something gross on it. To finish them out. Okay, got the last one in this sleeve. Good old Metapod. Base set 2. Anybody else here found their childhood collections in the recent years? Go to the next side. Kakuna. This guy is straight up bent. Both of these are straight. All of these are straight up bent. Something happened to this page. Look at that. That's nice. At least it was just the Kakuna, you know. Once we get done with these here, we're gonna flip over and log our collection. I could have sworn that I owned a Charizard. I mean, that dark Charizard, I mean, I guess it counts, but it's like not really any one of the more valuable ones, especially at the beginning. Oh, we got a Japanese card. That's pretty cool. You get the Koga's Weedle. So that one's bent too. You got some bad bending here. Base at 2 Weedle, base at 2 Weedle, base at Weedle, base at 2, base at 2, base at 2. Whew. I kept even my bulk as a child. I don't even know why I'm sleeving all of these, but might as well. Some of these are in decent condition. Which I have these in Pokédex order, it seems. So a lot of the most valuables, besides the starters, are at the end. Parents gave all my stuff to my nephews. Oof. That is severely unfortunate. I've heard many stories of the parents selling or giving away the cards. Found hundreds and hundreds of Pogs recently and Slammers, but not sure that has come back to be bussin' as the kids. I don't even know what any of those words meant. I honestly have no idea what you just said. Okay, we're gonna pop over here, and we're gonna log some of these. We're gonna do the base set. Do this real quick. So we got Weedle. We got one normal. We got Kakuna. Where are you? Kakuna, one normal. Charmeleon. Oh, I forget that these aren't in order, which has always been weird to me. Got one more. Charmander. And 2 Ivysaurs. Okay. Get those done. Go to Team Rocket next. Trying to stay in focus here when I can't see it. Squirtle, number 68. See, this is a pretty. I love this website. It's so cool to keep up with your collection and everything. And I'm a person that just tries to complete sets, even the new ones. I want to complete the set. That's my goal, not necessarily to get. I mean, obviously you want the cool cards, but I'm not just like throwing away all of the commons and uncommons. A lot of people don't even care about those. But I keep at least one of each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Wheat 1, 2 Kakuna. 2 Metapod. 3, 4 Squirtle. Oh, sheesh. Sleeves are slippery. And 2 Charmeleons. And we got our last one, which is a completely random new discovery. Caterpie, which is in horrible condition. Okay. Let's get back. We're officially a gray bush in this chat. But pogs are awesome. I see. I did know what pog meant. Okay. Butterfree. This is a... Yeah, the Neo Discovery one is a rare. So that's pretty cool. I don't think it's actually worth, like, high dollars, but it was a rare. And then we got the Jungle Butterfrees. These are in pretty good condition. I mean, most of these have whitening on all set because they just were smashed in here. Oh, we got another Japanese Koga's Pidgey. This one's bent real bad. Set these up here. Then we got the regular base set Pidgeys. These are pretty nostalgic. Basically, all the base set art is like the moment that I see it, it's like instantly takes me back. Rattata, this sucker's been through some stuff. Look at that. Doesn't even need a sleeve, but we're going to do it for consistency here. Jungle Butterfree looking sweet. Yeah, you like the Jungle Butterfree? I think I like this one better. Personally, this is my favorite. But yeah, this is pretty nostalgic. The Jungle. I'm pretty sure that's the first time Butterfree was in the card game. I'm pretty sure, because I don't think it was in base set 1 or 2. Beedrill, base set 2. According to my book, I had 2. So, don't know what happened there. Got a lot here. Pikachu's. Okay. This is the Pokemon the First Movie promo with the WB foil logo. We got Lieutenant Surge. Okay. Which this is Gym Challenge. Gym Heroes. Gym Heroes. So we got the Gym Heroes. We got the regular Yellow Cheeks base set. Yellow Cheeks base set 2, which if you don't know, I think in Shadowless or possibly, I can't remember if it made it into Unlimited. But the cheeks were changed to red. I believe the artist originally wanted it as this, but whoever had final say changed it to red. I believe this could be a little bit incorrect. So there were a couple print runs where the cheeks were red, and then it was changed back to yellow. So these are Yellow Cheeks. Base set 2, base set 2, base set 2, base set 2. Might run out of sleeves. I'm going to have to run in there and get some more. So we got base set Yellow Cheeks. 4, base set 2. I need to up my mic volume. Maybe I just need to get closer to it. I got it all the way up for you, so let me check just to make sure. Is the music just too loud? I can turn the music down. This mic just needs me like right on it. Move it there so I'm closer to it. This one is sick. I freaking love... I've just like privy to any of them that have trainers' names on them. Trainers or gym leaders or Team Rocket. Anything that has like an adjective of the card where it's like a special version. I just really love. It's not just like a generic like Pikachu. It's Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. And then we got the promo. Everybody's seen this one. Pokemon the First Movie. Ekans. Rocket. Fossil. This is a pretty nostalgic art right here. I feel like most of the commons that you just, because they were commons, you pulled them so often, are almost more nostalgic than like the heavy hitters, just because you saw them so often when you were ripping packs as a kid. And Team Rocket. Come on. Oh, wrong side. Oh, there is no Team Rocket on this set. Okay, we got our last stack in this sheet. Raticate, Team Rocket. We got the Dark Raticate. The Darks are always sick. Like I said, I love the special versions of them. And then we got our good old base set. Okay, we're done with this page. This page can finally retire. You can see the holes here have been trying to hold up for years. They've had tape on them. These two didn't make it. So you did well. You did well. Don't know why I wrote on all these. I'm going to go ahead, log these real quick, so I don't have to do too many all at the same time. Pokemon the First. See, this site has all the different versions too. We have the regular Pokemon the First movie, inverted stamp, which is an error. Then you have the one that didn't have the stamp, and then there was like a special Pikachu World version. I just have the regular. Then we have our base set. We got our Raticate. It's just regular. We have one Pikachu. We just have a regular. You can see here Red Cheeks. So it seems that Red Cheeks was only in first edition. It did make its way to Shadowless and then was corrected before Unlimited. There's also an E3 stamp. There's so many versions of this card. It's crazy. 57, 2 Pidgeys. Okay. Move over to base set 2. 2, 3, 4. You can see once you get into base set 2, there's like one version of everything. Unlike the original base set. We haven't hit a holo yet. But I do see one on the next page over here when I just looked over. So we got our first holo over here. Jungle. 2 Butterfrees. Rocket. We're going to slowly see our progression here on our little... Oh, this is Jungle. Or this is Fossil. This is Fossil. So we got 3 Ekans. Got Gym Heroes. Yep. Neo Discovery. And last but not least, we got Rocket. So we got 1 Raticate, 1 Dark Raticate, and 2 Ekans. Oh, all right. Back to the pages. Is the price on the right side a current estimate? Yeah, so you can see here the price over here is taken from TCG Player. So we got like the lowest the card is ever sold for, the highest it's ever sold for, I guess the average of those two, and then I don't know what mid is. There's difference in these two, but market is possibly the actual average cost. Like these two are just like outliers. There's really no reason to look at them because a lot of times these will be like way higher than the average. So maybe it's like a median or something. But yeah, it's based off of this website. They're not graded. They're all raw cards on this website. So it's not like anything that's like definite, but it's just like gives you a sense of how much they cost. Let's move on to the next page. Look, we got our first holo. That Clefable base set 2. This guy is scuffed. Oh, we got a freaking e-reader card in here. This is a variety of cards right here. Now we got the Gym Heroes, the Japanese Fossil, Jungle, Shadowless, Base Set 2, E-Reader. This is some variety right here. This is pretty cool. These are stuffed. You get the Ultra Pro. I kind of knew what I was doing. How well do you remember these? In what way? Like, I have vivid memories of sitting on my floor in my room opening Base Set, Fossil, Jungle. Like, I can literally close my eyes and see every detail of it. Like, when I smell them, it's like even when I open new packs, when I open a new pack and smell it, it like instantly takes me back. So we got Brock Sandshrew, Base Set, which has got a bad bend. Base Set 2, Base Set. Love these. I just think the like Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge, and all that have just such better art. They're like actually in scenes. Like the original base set is awesome, but you'll notice that like for the most part, all the art is just like the Pokemon dropped on top of some random like background. And then they really started getting into this. I mean, some of them aren't like this one, but they really started getting into like full scenes later on. Thanks, Waffles, Navink, Poo Killer for the follows. We got Sandshrew here. We got the Japanese Fossil, English Fossil. This TCG collector does also have Japanese cards. So I'm just going to set all these up here. Do those later. I too love when the Pokemon cards have some sweet scenery with them. That's why you love the Jungle Butterfree. Yeah. That's true. Like you can see here on this Nidoran that it's legit just like the drawing of the Pokemon just like dropped on top of some, like they're not even related. It's just like dropped on top. So we got the Jungle. No first editions in here. So maybe I didn't quite catch the craze right at the beginning. I do have some Shadowless, so it seems like I was just like a little bit off of hitting the first edition. Which is kind of sad, but it's okay. Maybe I'll have one in here. Maybe I did some trades as a kid or something and we'll hit at least one first edition. Okay, we get the Nidorina, which I assume is also all jungle. Yes. There we go. Okay. We got the male Nidoran. Base set. Base set. Ooh, we got a Shadowless up in here. There we go. So here's another cool thing that I guess we can compare since we have two literal exact cards in base set and Shadowless. So you can obviously see the difference in the shadow. But also a lot of Shadowless cards have like slightly different colors. So you can see how this purple is a little more saturated and this one's a little more faded. Also, one of the other big things about Shadowless is that the font here is thinner than it is once they went to the Unlimited with the Shadow. And then also the copyright dates are slightly different. So you'll notice that Shadowless only says 1999 Wizards and Unlimited says 1999 through 2000. Also, Unlimited does not have the 1999 date. This one does, which is a little weird because Shadowless came first. So it's a little weird that Shadowless has the 99 and the one that came after it, which was probably actually in 99, didn't have it. I prefer shadowless myself. I think it just looks better without the border or without the shadow, and a lot of times the colors are just better. Teiku didn't catch the start of the stream. This is only page 2, or technically 3 because we did the both sides of the first page. But these are in Pokedex order, so we're only in like up to like number 30 or so. You could have told me one was counterfeit, and I wouldn't believe you. None of these should be counterfeit. These were all pulled from packs myself. We got another shadowless Nidorino, which is maybe this is a. Oh, okay, just kidding. This is like one of the worst center. Look how bad the centering is. Look how thin that border is on that side compared to like that side. You like the Nidorinos and Nidorans? I don't have any Nidoking or Nidoqueens in here. It's almost making me think that all of my big boy hitter cards were in that other binder, because you'll notice that they've all been skipped. And I know for sure I had a Nidoqueen. Like, I vividly remember a Nidoqueen. And I'm pretty sure I had a Charizard, but I'm not like 100% confident. So that might be what that other binder is. It's just all the hitters, all the hollows in the other one. 2 e-readers. That's pretty fun. I don't actually remember this exact set name. Did you play those cards back when you were a kid? Condition looks good. Yeah, I play with a lot of them. You'll know when I pull this one up. When I pull this hollow out, you're gonna notice the condition. But I think it's just because I had so many copies that there's some of them that are in really good condition because they were just immediately put in the binder. But then there's some that are like wrecked. Okay. Dang, my nose is itching. I'm trying to not make it look like I'm picking my nose on stream, but my nose is really itching. Okay, here's our first hollow of the binder. Let me go ahead and take this out. First hollow of the binder. Sorry, I'm really sorry. So we got a Clefable. It is shredded. Look at that. Look at those scrape marks. Like, this was straight up on the concrete or something, like playing on the road in the driveway. If they're going to be scuffed, this is how you want them. Just like naturally played with. I do love these hollows though. Oh, look at that swirl, bro. That swirl is legit. If you don't know Pokemon, swirls are like heavily sought after, and that's like a double swirl. Dang. This is a cool card. If this would get a PSA 1, because I love PSA 1s if you're not around, I would love for this to get a 1 if I graded it. Once again, I'm going to pay our respects to the pages. You've done well. You can now go and rest. Dang, this Clefable is cool. First hollow. We're going to keep the hollows separate so we can look at them at the end. Hopefully there's not just one. That would be sad. Blaine's Vulpix. Regular Vulpix. Regular. Base set 2. Base set 2. This is another nostalgic card. This artwork. I'm sure a lot of you that were into it back then, this card just is instantly memories. And Blaine's Vulpix, which is just way cooler artwork. You can just immediately see like the progression from like Vulpix just on a random black background. And then, oh, I do have an HP error. You were right. So that's an error. That's pretty cool. Where there on this Vulpix, there's an error where they accidentally put HP before the number. You'll notice that all of these, the HP is supposed to be after the number. I'm pretty sure that's a decently common error, but it's still pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that we can actually set that in TCG Collector. But I love this art right here. This is just one of the best. Okay, let's do some logging. Good catch, Tiku. Sorry, I'm butchering your name. Let's do some categorizing. So we had no Team Rocket in this round. Start with base set. So we have... Okay, we have 2 different versions. I believe the HP error is an option here. Oh, it's not. That's actually surprising. I just assumed that that would be an option. If anyone here from TCG Collector is here, we should put that in the suggestions channel that Vulpix needs to have the HP error added. 1, 2. I believe these are both regular. Sandshrew, we got 2. And then we have our Shadowless here, which have separate. So we got Nidorino Shadowless, Nidoran Shadowless. I may not be able to fit all of these cards in my little thing here. Okay, base set 2. We're actually, our base set's getting up there. That'd be pretty cool if we could come close. 1, 2. 2 Vulpix. I'm about to sneeze. Trying to hold it back. We got that Clefable, our first holo. Set him up here so we can collect them as we go. Okay. Jungle. Okay, we got some more jungle in here. We only had 2 before. Jungle's very small, only 40 cards in this set. 2, 3. Wait, I have a first edition? I wonder if I misclicked that. Does anybody remember if I misclicked that? I have to... I feel like I misclicked that. I don't remember having... I don't think we hit a first edition in here. And then 4 of these guys. Unless it's just somewhere else. Okay. Got Fossil. Gym Heroes. Gym Heroes 65. Gym Heroes 72. And lastly, I have to scroll up a little bit for these. So we got Expedition base set. If I had some holos from Expedition, sheesh, this is a very sought after set. No reverse holos. 49 cents up in here. Okay. It kind of Teku, it kind of depends. If I like get really close to completing some of these sets, I'll probably put them in binders. But if not, I'll probably be storing them. 3 Golbat fossils. Giving away a Pokeball? Yes, we are giving away a Pokeball at the end of this. So we're really trying hard to get to complete the partner requirements for Twitch in our first month. Like, we just want to do it all at once. So we're doing giveaways on all of our streams, basically up to the 12th stream, which is the requirement. Maybe up to the 13th. Just to say thanks to everyone who's here and helping us get to that goal. We got Zubat, Fossil. Rocket. Yeah, Rocket hiding back there. What do you need to make partner? Well, it's just like minimum requirements. So it's like average of 75 viewers. You need to have streamed 12 days within 30, which is going to be the hardest one. You have to stream like 24 hours. which is also, I guess, pretty hard. That's basically 12 2-hour streams. Oh, we got a first edition! Look at that! Okay, our first edition. So yeah, that 12 days is going to be hard. We're really going to have to like grind it out. Like I think we're already over a week into the 30 days and I've only on like the 5th one. So like the last 2 weeks that we have here is I'm going to be packing them full. So but I still want to like have content that people want to watch. I just want to be sitting here talking. So that's the idea, but we're definitely going to be doing giveaways on all of them just to say thanks for hanging out. Yes, call me Dexstar. It's going to be a giveaway just in chat. Oh, I don't know why I just set these in different. I have so many Zubats. Holy crap. So because it's a Pokemon stream, I figured we'd do a Pokemon giveaway. And I'm going to let the winner choose any of the 5 that we have in stock. So it doesn't just have to be the regular Pokeball. What is this? This is Gym Neo Revelation. All right. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool artwork. Is the stream a little dark down here, anyone? Do I need to lighten it up? Seems a little dark. I need to get, I guess it's light enough down here, but when I hold a card up, all my light is like under. So I need to get some more lights to shine up here. Maybe I could just turn the ones up top up a little bit. Okay, we're going to try that. I turned the top ones up a little, so yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. Okay, we got Gloom, Jungle, Rocket. Oh, we got Glooms for days up in here. We got Neogenesis, Jungle, Rocket, Dark Gloom. Dark Gloom's pretty sweet. He's like, actually, he's like, instead of being purple, the skin is black. And it's technically, I don't think it's a shiny. Maybe it is a shiny. Has anyone ever thought about this? There's a sparkle right there, which usually means that it's a shiny or shining. Is this like a low-key, the first shiny? I've never thought about this. Huh. Yeah, it's the Team Rocket. It's the dark, but is the shiny Gloom black instead of purple? I never noticed that. If anybody doesn't know what I'm talking about, shiny Pokemon. Oh, we got another first edition up in here. Another first edition. Shiny is basically just like a special version of a Pokemon that has most of the time a different color scheme than the original. Oh, sorry, Frank. I haven't like completely set up Nightbot correctly, so it might be like getting angry at you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the old 3D ones either, personally, but they are nostalgic still, though. If they like came out today, I don't like any of the 3D render ones. Oh yeah, I knew it was the normal print, but I meant like when they printed this, was it meant to be like a shiny version of Gloom? Because it's a different color, and usually that little sparkle that you see there. Okay, Call Me Dexstar says shiny Gloom is Irish green. So that is kind of weird that Gloom is black there. We got Oddishes for days. We got an e-reader. We got Jungle, Rocket, Neogenesis. Yep, Neogenesis. You have been granted link access. I'm going to run out of sleeves. I'm going to have to go grab some. I have a giant box of them. I just got to go grab another pack. I'll be right back. Sorry if you see my midriff. This shirt is from my childhood. Oh no! Oh, where did I find my cards? Get a bunch of sleeves here. Should last us to the end. Yes. I went to my stepdad's house, and he had all of my stuff packed up in boxes in the attic, and I just went through every single box. Okay, got some more sleeves here. Is the cast Pokeball part of your business? Yes, we do sell them. They're on our website. I believe the command has the link to them if you would like to check them out. I have one behind me that I will show off later before we do the giveaway. They're really cool. Okay, so let's put these. Oddish. Diglett. Rocket Diglett, unlimited, which this one's a little bit lighter, but it's still an unlimited. Yeah, it is nice he kept them. Which it's kind of funny, like when I graduated, I mean, I lived in that same room for a long time. So I went to college, and all my room was just the same, even years after I was in college. And I remember eventually he was like, hey, you need to come get all your stuff because I'm returning this room into something else since you don't live here anymore. So I have a vivid memory of finding that yellow binder I was talking about earlier. So it was like that small yellow Bulbasaur with the snap on it. I have a vivid memory of finding that in my closet and holding it and looking through it, but I don't know what I did with it afterwards. I have no memory of what happened after I was holding it. So that really bugs me. But luckily I found this. I basically just packed everything up, and it's just been sitting in an attic for 10 years. Any good finds so far? Pinata. Our best finds so far have been this hollow Clefable, which is really scuffed. We have a dark Charizard non-hollow, so I guess that's kind of cool. It's still a Charizard. And then these two, which aren't like rare in any way, but they are first edition. So. And we found an HP Error Vulpix. Parasect base set 2. I haven't bought Brilliant Stars yet. During the height of the pandemic, I got into Pokemon cards and sports cards. Brilliant Stars has been fantastic for me personally. Fusion Strike was horrible to me. And I legit decided that like I was going to wait because I was like tired of pulling nothing. And I was like, I'm done with this for a bit. And then everybody was pulling stuff on Brilliant Stars. And I was like, dadgummit. And then I like quickly went and got some stuff. But I mean, I think I opened 2 booster boxes, and I hit like 40 different hits out of like 60 something packs. I got like the Alt Art Charizard, which is the only this was like the biggest chase card for me and most people. Here's the Pokeballs, by the way. I guess I just had them pulled up. So the giveaway tonight, you'll get to choose between any of these 5. This is a lie. It's not in stock. Our website is glitching out. You'll see here that it's actually shipping in May. This is actually a pre-order. But this collection view shows it wrong. But any of these 5, Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Dusk Ball, Premier Ball, will all be an option. So we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3. 3 Digletts. I wish this little thing I had more compartments and I could keep each set separate. There's just so many sets that I don't have enough compartments. Base set seems like the one we're going to come the closest to possibly completing Fossil, we have a decent amount, but it's all Zubat. Yeah, we're decent. We're getting there. We're at 22%. Zubat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have a first edition here, actually. So we have that's what this little badge means. It means you have collected all of the different versions of that card. So that's pretty cool. 1, 2, 3 Golbat. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the first editions in a separate little section here. Okay, we got a Jungle first edition Gloom. So it's kind of weird. I guess it seems like I don't know why I just did 2 of those. Seems like I got into Pokemon during the Shadowless, towards the mid/end of base set Shadowless, is what it seems like. Because I do have first edition and the others, and I have a couple Shadowless. What we got here? Geo Revolution, 47. Rocket. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat right now. Did you ever do a master set? I mean, as a kid, that was my goal. Like I said, I've been a collector since childhood. I've always just wanted to complete things. So, like, having missing things just always bugged me. Like you saw, I was putting them in Pokedex order. So, I guess I was trying to just get one of each Pokemon, period. That seems to be what my goal was back then. Currently, I have a bad relationship with current Pokemon Master sets because they have reverse hollows. I am not a fan of reverse hollows at all because it basically makes it impossible to get a Master set just naturally pulling cards. Basically, you only get 1 reverse hollow per pack. And if there's like 200 of them, it forces you to open at least 200 packs. And obviously, you're not going to get 100% unique ones on every one. You're going to get doubles. So it like forces you to open hundreds and hundreds of packs, which I just don't like. So I personally just try to get 1 of every card minus the reverse hollows. What's up, Gym Leader Nathan? Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. I'm over here logging. I have a PSA 10 shiny Charizard from Champion's Path. Heck yeah. That's a legit pull. What's up, Nathan? Solely filling it out has to be so rewarding. Yeah, it definitely is. You definitely want to do it as you go, because if you just pull them all out, and it's not as fun when you're like just doing hundreds and hundreds at a time. Reverse Hollow and EX sets are super dope. Yeah, I do like the EX reverse. Isn't that when they first started? After 4 or 5 booster box, pulling out singles. Yeah, like to me, once I get all the commons, uncommons, trainers, at that point I know like every set I'm opening, the first 8 cards literally don't matter. I'm only going for the last 2, and that's when I'm just kind of like, this isn't as fun anymore. Nothing. No, we're actually going page by page. So I'm opening every page, we're sleeving them up, and then I'm logging them as we go, just one at a time. So I'm logging this page. Nathan, this is our biggest, this is the biggest one that we've seen so far, our first and only holo, Clefable holo. I've had a couple first edition, but here's what we've gotten so far as our progress. We're getting there on base set, 2 Venonat, but we're only 2 pages in, and there's legit, looks like there might be like 20 pages. So this might take a while. So we might have a shot at completing a few of these, or getting very close to where I can try to just buy the singles. 2, 3, 4. I feel like Jungle will also be kind of easy because it's very small set. Wait, did I? Oh, I guess I have another one. That's kind of weird. Paris 59. Sorry, I can't see chat right now. Give me 1 sec. I need a double monitor for my streaming setup. I'm still single monitoring this, which I'm sure is like unheard of when it comes to streaming, to stream with 1 monitor. Here, maybe I can just pull my phone up. to read chat while I'm on this. Yeah, e-readers. That's what I meant were the first ones. Yeah, e-readers are pretty cool. Me, personally, as a designer, sorry, I showed you the Clefable Hollow, not realizing that the browser was just on top of it and you couldn't see it. So give me 2 seconds. Yeah. I'm going to log these last two. Sorry. I was on a different page and just completely forgot. I'm going to be able to move this. I'm possibly thinking about moving this whole streaming setup to my house. 1, so I don't have to like come to work every night that I want to stream, and 2, that I can have a bigger table. Oh, I got an Aquapolis. We got 2 of the EX, but they're commons, but it's still kind of cool. Okay, so yeah. From a designer standpoint, this being like not centered bugs the living crap out of me, but it's still like very nostalgic. I mean, honestly, this is legit like a precursor to the QR code, basically. It's just like a giant QR code, which is pretty cool. This is our second e-reader. Here you go, Nathan. There's the hollow Clefable. Very bad condition. This was loved as a child. This one was straight up played on the driveway. Oh shoot. But I love it. I really hope it would get a PSA 1 if I send it in. It is base set 2, which is slightly less fun, but because it was like mine, it's a lot cooler. A few Japanese. Yeah, the swirl in this sucker is like fat. Look at that. That's like a galaxy up in there. That's like the straight up Milky Way up in there. Okay, next page. Yeah, I would be a little scared that would get a PSA 2, which to me, I would much rather have a 1 than a 2. So we got the Meowth promo here. That's our second hollow. I'm telling you that there are some of these cards that, like, the moment you see them, you're like, holy crap, I've just been taken back 20 years. Like, it's very specific artworks that I feel like do that for people. This one does it a lot for me, too. Primate. Oh, we got another first edition. We got a big variety here on this. Shadowless base, promo, jungle, e-reader, rocket, first edition jungle, shadowless base set 2. You can make it more scuffed. I feel like naturally just doing it on purpose is like, it just doesn't, it's not the same, and you can tell that it wasn't natural. So what I really need to do is legit have a Pokemon battle with someone in my driveway. Like, actually, I'm not just sitting there scratching it. I just need to use that card put it in my pocket like I was a 7-year-old and take it to work with me every day. Okay, so we got a shadowless Doug Trio here. That's a good hit. All right, Nathan. Have a good dinner. Oh, we got, okay, the Meowths. Woo! Sheesh. Okay, the Meowths are the biggest hitters right now. Okay, we got the promo hollow. We got the e-reader. I believe that is, what do you call it? It's slipping my tongue. Expedition. Then we got the first edition jungle, regular jungle. The e-reader Meowth is sick. This is like, they really started, I feel like for the most part, like, I think it was just base set had a lot fewer artists. So the styles were very similar. Like, one guy would do like 20 Pokemon and they would all look very similar. It's like when they started coming up into the other ones, they would start getting more artists and a lot more style started coming through. 2 of these, which this isn't the cereal one that has the brown border. I believe it's the cereal promo, isn't it? But this e-reader is sick. I love that. That is like this is a style that's used nowadays. Like, this is a very modern style that's come back in 2020. This thick black outline art, like, If you showed me this without the card, I would think it was somebody like on Dribble that made this. And I just love classic promos. This is actually the Game Boy promo. You see the GB there? Does not mean group buy. But we can call it. This is a group buy promo. Dragonite's your favorite. Well, Dragonite's at the end. He's like 149, right? So we'll get... These are in Pokedex order. Okay, we got Persian here. Ooh, Dark Persian. Okay, you know what this reminds me of? Dark Persian art. Stick with me here. This is very, very similar to the Lion King. Like, this looks like it could be like a snapshot straight out of the Lion King movie. Team Rocket. This one's gross. Look at this. I don't know what is on that. But something got spilt on this guy. Okay, we got a fan favorite here, and there are a ton of them. We got Psyduck. E-reader art, once again, like one of the GOATs. This art is legit. You transition to collecting artists. That's really cool. Like, you know what would be really cool, which I don't know which artists have done like full sections. Generations of Pokemon, but if you had like 1 through 151 of the same artist, that would be really cool if they actually did all of them. Yeah, he looked like a starved buddy of Scar. You're so right. That's what I was thinking. You got Psyduck E-reader, Psyduck Japanese fossil, English fossil, Team Rocket. Look at Psyduck. We got 4 different variants of Psyduck. Yeah, it looks just like the hyenas. The freaking E-readers, man, they're just so cool. This is Aquapolis. It's not Expedition. We got Japanese fossil. Oh, don't fall! But just went Pinocchio on y'all. That was a little weird there. Sorry about that. That was my natural something's about to fall voice. Yeah, I don't do that. You know what? I'm very happy for Psyduck in this because he's not holding his head, which means he doesn't have a headache. You know? Like, Psyduck's always holding his head, and he always has a headache. And you know what's really cool about this card that I just noticed? That little fountain back there has an upside-down Pokeball. That's kind of weird. I feel like I've never seen a Pokeball upside down, like, in the universe. What's up, Sushi? Okay, we got Rocket. Mankey is next. I feel like Mankey is like one of the lamest Pokemon of all time. But this is also an insanely nostalgic art right there. That jungle Mankey. And the Rockets Mankey. That's pretty cool. It's good artwork. That thick black outline. Primeape. We got a first edition. I've only got one of these, and it's only first edition. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you're right. They were like 2 of the biggest, and I believe it was Mitsuhiro. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Did the energy symbols as well, and I think Ken may have been who did the energy card, like the design of the card. And Arita did the actual logos. I think. Could be mixing them up. You got Shadowless Growlithe and Unlimited Growlithe. Mankey helped Ash win the fighting tournament. You're very right. Even though he didn't. That was Primeape, though. Wasn't it? Pretty sure Primeape is who won the fighting tournament. Yeah. I just recently watched that episode. I started watching it back from the beginning again. And then I freaking got to the point where I got to the seasons that they no longer like have anywhere, and I got like stuck. because I hate watching them on like random websites. This is not shadowless. Regular base. Base at 2. Man, we got a lot. We have 8 different sets on this one page. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Let's all say thank you and retire this page. You did good. You held on to all 3 binder holes without breaking. Great job. Okay, we got base set 2 Poliwag. That guy's got some damage. Yeah, I actually talked an Instagram message to Arita before. Or I'm probably butchering my Alabama talking these Japanese names. I apologize. Okay, let's do some logging. Start with base set again. Slowly getting there. So we got a Dugtrio shadowless. We got a Growlithe shadowless. Was that putting the first edition? Yeah. Okay. Okay, we're getting close to packing full our first section. These are base set as well. 2 base set Poliwags. One Growlithe. One Arcanine. Did y'all say Arcanine or Arcanine? I feel like I swap back and forth. I feel like in my heart and how I'm supposed to say it is Arcanine. But I feel like I get subconscious when I'm pronouncing things on stream that I change it. Arcanine or Arcanine. Arcanine. Yeah. I feel like that's right. Arcanine. Because it's a canine, it's an Arcanine. It's not a canine. Yeah. Because it's a canine, you know? So you're just adding R before it. It's actually a pirate dog. Arcanine, you know? That was a horrible joke. Okay, we got base set 2. And we got Poliwag, base set 2. I'm going to set our first edition somewhere else. Okay, we're moving into jungle now. By the way, I'm going to wait till Nathan gets back because I got some cool stuff in the mail that I actually showed off last stream, but show them off again. Okay, we got Mankey 1, 2, 3. One, two, 3 Mankeys. Persian Meowth. It's still weird to me, even to this day, at least on the first few sets, that they weren't like in Pokedex order. Like, how is Meowth and Persian not right next to each other? Like, how are you going to split them up like that? Okay, then we got our first edition jungles. Got 2 Meowths. So we're about to get our... Oh, I can't get my medal because I don't have a gold border. Hopefully there's a gold border, gold border towards the end of the binder. The English animation says Arcanine. That's kind of weird. That seems like incorrect, unless they just like wanted it. I knew there was a reason why I said it like that. I feel like I just remembered it being pronounced that way. But Arcanine just seems like correct. Okay, we got Mankey, 2 Psyducks, and a Dark Persian. The e-readers, man, there's just something different about them. There's just something about them that's just, I don't know. Obviously the art, but I also like this, that like when they had the same Pokemon twice, they just put it 103A and 103B instead of like 103 and 104. I kind of like that. Nowadays, they don't do that anymore. Did I mark Psyduck? Okay. And we got Fossil. Our last ones for this. So, anyone that's in Pokemon, if I convinced you to use TCG Collector, there's a lot of other options out there for these collecting organizing websites, but in my opinion, this is number one for sure. Like, the UI is just so good. The way it's designed is just so nice. It has some cool little features. Promo. I feel like I was keeping... Is this my first promo? I think it's the first promo. Keep first editions, holos over here. Okay, we're moving to the other side. Okay, looks like I've convinced Frank P to use TCG Collector. Oh, we got another e-reader. Like, okay, I'm going to keep bragging on this site. I don't think any of the creators in here, but I told them I was streaming and I was putting it on there. Just like, to me, the graphic design itself is so good. Like, they have all the set icons. It's so nice. Just the icons they use. Great font. Like, they have all the rarity icons. Even these little card icons are great to me. You can heart and wish list things. Like, and when you hit, like, one of every variant, and it gives you a little medal. I don't know. I just really like this site a lot. And it also has a cool feature where at the top where you can just hit a button and it just shows you a completely random card. That's pretty cool too. And another really, really cool feature of this website is you can actually share your collection where you can send it and everybody can look at it. So it's really cool for like trading, or you're like, hey, I have Brilliant Stars. I only have 73%. I can send them my Brilliant Stars page and be like, do you have any that I'm missing? And you don't have to sit there and list it out. So it's really cool to like use that to try to complete sets with trading. Yeah, they have, you're right, call me Dexter. They have so many of the different variants of the cards. It's not just the standards. As you've seen, it's like all the different errors and alternate versions. You used Pokelector just because it's the one I got to know. It's widely used, but definitely looking at teaching makes me want to re-archive. Yeah, I've actually mentioned that to the TCG Collector people, that if they created an import tool for other collector websites where it basically reformatted whatever the export from the other websites is to make it very easy for people to import, that it would be a great feature to get people to convert over. Yeah, you use the heart feature to guide your future purchasing. Yeah, like for me, there's a lot of promos. Like promos are pretty hard to try to collect all of them because you have to buy like the every single product basically that exists to get the promos. But there's a couple that I just really love the art, so I'll just like heart them, which that's good. Yeah, I have some of these hearted. So like, oh, I guess I should unheart these because I already got these. But it makes it really easy to, if you have a random hearts throughout a bunch of old sets or something, where I'm not interested in completing the whole set, but I just want that one card. It's really easy. Yeah, the devs of TCG Collector are right there. So if there's something wrong or you have a suggestion or something like that, and like I was in there when they were creating their new logo, which was pretty cool. Abra has some legit good arts, by the way. Like we got an actual scene on base set. This sucker's up on a building. This guy's, he's just looking freaking stellar over here. I have a ton of base set. Ton of base set Abra. I guess Abra was one of those cards that you pulled in every single pack. Oh, they're all going in. Also, like, I'm also not against, if there's anybody out there that does, like, find their collection or is collecting some of these old sets, and I have, like, freaking 50 of the same card, I'm definitely down to help people finish their holes, which I'm sure all the ones that I have tons of, other people also have tons of, but That's cool. E-readers, though, definitely keeping all these guys. Even the worthless ones just look so good. I put my Nitro Boost into our own server just because, like, we got to keep our own server going. Oh! We got a holo! Okay. We got a holo. Holo Neo Discovery. Poliwrath. That's legit. It's decent condition. The back's actually pretty good condition. No whitening, but it does have a little bit of scuffing. It does have some surface scratches on the holo and has some shine showing through on the bottom. I mean, it's definitely like probably at the highest a 7. But still, freaking holo, so fun. And we got a good old Poliwhirl base set too. Oh, we got Japanese Machamp. Machop. I believe that's Giovanni, isn't it? Sorry, that's Giovanni, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we got a swirl? I didn't notice a swirl. I don't think there's a swirl. Am I missing it? Oh, I just got the joke. Yeah. I feel really stupid. Oh. Y'all just made me look real stupid. We got base set. You guys. You can't be doing that to me. Also, I'm going to keep up with this. Thank you, BK, for the follow. Comrade Questions. Senya 1A, Mark Tech, Deadweight, Oshika, Waffles. Thank y'all for the follows. Freaking got me with that joke. Call me Dexstar. Thanks for the follow. Woo! Okay, it's not a holo, but we got an E-Reader Rare Alakazam. That is a sick card. How about... Oh, man, that's sick. Yeah, this is the E-Readers, man. Like, I don't love, actually, the borders, but they just... And we got the Kadabra. We got the whole trio up in here. There we go. We got them all. The whole trio in the E-Reader. And then we got the Dark Kadabra, Shadowless Kadabra. We got them all. All the Kadabra variants. Yeah, his art is just like next level. Sorry. I'm admiring them. Like, that is just that's a good series right there. Yeah. Okay, we got our base set. Once again, we can compare base set and shadowless. You can see the background is a much lighter color. We got the thin HP. The biggest difference in this one is the background color. We got shadowless and rocket. This has always been a really weird... I don't really like this one that much. It looks really weird. Have a feeling all my old cards got destroyed in a flood, but I'm hoping now... Ooh, that would stink. Oh, this is another nostalgic card, even though I kind of hate it. But definitely nostalgic. You thought Shadowless were fake as a kid? That's what I'm telling you. Like, when I was a kid, it's like there wasn't Google. You couldn't just like, oh, what is this? And then find the answer. You just had to ask someone, and whatever they said is just... That's just what you knew. Also, I just put this on the base set. Like, that's why I didn't know what these were. The icons. The set icons. Even though it was in the book that I owned, but I didn't read as a child, you know. I just looked at the pictures. So like there's things like that where you just didn't know. You couldn't find the answer to it. That's so funny that you thought shadowless were fake, and they were actually more valuable. Hopefully, you didn't destroy any or get rid of them. And we got I swear, Bellsprout is like the most printed card ever. And look at this, freaking reusing art in base set 2 in jungle. Like, come on, can't be doing that. Can't be. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I was like, what is the difference? This is the same card and it has a different logo. I was just like, why are these different? Lots of info that we only got to know now that the hobby is resurfaced. Yeah. Or like the people that were actually adults back then that could like critically think and figure it out and that weren't kids. Or were like really deep into it. And we got a lot of logging to do on this one. Sorry about this. And we got him a choke. Base set. Okay. Got a lot of logging to do. I'm gonna pull chat up here so that I can read it while I am doing this. So we're going to start out here, base set 2. We got Bellsprout. Bellsprout, Weeping Bow. Oh, Bellsprout and Weeping Bow so close to each other in the order, but so far away. Poliwhirl. Machop. Okay. Move on to base set. Shadowless Kadabra. It's our only shadowless. And then we got all of these guys. Anyone remember that shiny Machamp default card with the starter decks? Yeah, the holographic Machamp is the base set Machamp was always first edition. There was not a Machamp that wasn't first edition. Where is he in here? I think he's the 16th holo, right? No. Here he is, number 8. So you see that there's I guess there were a couple like slightly different ones, but he was the one that came with those like starter decks. And I'm pretty sure he was first edition all through Shadowless and Unlimited. He just continued to stay first edition. So like a ton of people that they'll see their old collection. It was most people's first holo because it was a guaranteed holo. They'll have their old collection, and if they don't quite actually know what they have, they really think that their Machamp is worth a ton of money because it's a first edition holo. And then you're like, sorry, buddy, but it's actually more common than some of the non-holos. Did I just do that right? Machop 3, Abra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, stick to these. Okay, so base set, we're up to 29%. We're only on page 3 or 4. Making good progress. Dark Kadabra. Machop 1, 2. And Abra. Okay, I'm going to have to move on to the next little cubby here. We are filled up. Our first cubby. Jungle. Yeah, we need to get some progress on Jungle. I feel like Jungle, I have a ton of physical cards, but it's because I have like 7 of every one. 6. Seems like Jungle is when they started moving into harder hits. I don't know if that's actually true, but I have so many of these commons. 6 Bellsprout, 4 Weeping Bell. Okay, we got our Poliwrath. Poliwrath Neo Discovery. Keep you over here with our hollows. And then we got Expedition. Base set. Once again, not in order. They're completely spread out. I feel like I have no reverse hollows. Were there not guaranteed reverse hollows, I guess, back in these days? Because I feel like I would have a ton if they were. Which Pokemons are your favorites? Obviously, I love Charizard. I feel like most people that were just into it in the OG love Charizard. I really like Cyndaquil, Typhlosion, Golem. Really like Golem. It's hard to pick favorites. And there's just so many, you know. Got another first edition. Oh, we got a freaking page of first editions up in here. We're stuck. I feel like I'm scratching the living crap out of this card. I can't. There we go. So we got a Tentacool first edition and the regular. I'm ready for that Ancient Mew in the back. I had that card that came with it. I wonder if I have any sealed. I do remember me and my cousin went to see Pokemon the first movie like freaking 20 times. Like, movies were only like $4 back then, and we just kept going so that we could just keep getting the promo cards. I had a stack of them. Can't get this out. Here we go. Here, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I feel like I'm not giving a good view here. First edition, regular. We're going to go through a lot of bags of these sleeves. I didn't realize how many cards there were. We've already gone through almost 2 bags of these, so we're almost at 200 cards, and we're only on like the 3rd page. There's only supposed to be 9 cards per page. I have like freaking 50 per page because I smashed so many of them in there. What do those numbers on the corner mean? So as a kid, I was writing the Pokedex number on the sleeve, so I was just trying to get them in Pokedex order. Which I don't really know what I was doing here. So like you can see that if I didn't have like Golem here at 76, I didn't leave him a spot. I just skipped him. So it was like, I assume that's why a lot of cards aren't in here, or they're possibly in the back. Because if I did end up pulling them later, after I made this, there was nowhere to put them. So there was like no slot for Charizard, any of the big 3. So I'm just hoping that means they're somewhere else. Oh, we got a first edition. Freaking Auburn lost. Holy crap. And they got killed. Auburn just lost by freaking 18. Oh my gosh. Alabama and Auburn are out. Dang. Ponyta. Oh, okay, we got another Japanese. Okay, am I misremembering this? Or were there random Japanese cards in English booster packs in the 90s? I don't know how I would have Japanese cards. Yeah, I saw the Duke game. I was watching it right before this started. I'm glad. I want to see Coach K I mean, I guess at this point, I would love to see him win it. I mean, maybe I just traded for the Japanese. Or, I mean, I don't know how I got Japanese cards. Come on! Okay, this guy's stuck. Oh, I cannot get this out. Okay. I'm going to wait. I'm going to skip him so that I can have full strength reign on this. Yeah, Duke was supposed to win. I mean, St. Mary's, I guess, is who I'm rooting for now because they're like the Cinderella story. But I would love to see Duke win it just for his last season. That would be a pretty cool storybook. Base set 2, base set 2, base set 2. I feel like every time I see someone post a picture of their chocolate collection, there are Japanese cards in it. I am pretty sure that there were Japanese cards in English sets. I just have memories of pulling them in booster packs. St. Peter's, yeah, sorry, not St. Mary's. I guess St. Mary's is the one that's usually there on a pretty consistent basis. What is the genre of music? It's just the rock station. It's not quite as heavy as I usually listen to, but there's not a metal station. Okay, I cannot get this out. Serena's Slowpoke may... Sucker is in here. I might have to cut this out. I can't get this out. This is crazy. I'm scared to put a knife. There we go. GG. You get to retire. You put up a fight. That one didn't want to go. Okay. Sabrina's Slowpoke. We got a lot of Slowpokes here. Sabrina's Rocket. Oh, this isn't Rocket. Jungle. I mean, Fossil. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There were 11 cards in that one pocket. Sheesh. Yeah, I know. That was one of the memories I very much did have when I hadn't found this. Is I had vivid memories of smashing cards in these pockets, and I was like, this is going to be bad when I find it. So should we log now or go ahead and get the second half of this? I'm trying to keep the logging sessions short to not make it too boring here. Gonna go to the next bag here. You want to go ahead and do the second half? Okay, we'll go ahead and do it. Seal, also one of the most boring cards of all time. Doduo, which I did have a first edition of earlier. This is a nice art in the desert with the cactus. Got a Japanese one here on this. Far-fetched Japanese base. Ooh, Neogenesis, I believe. That was another art style. Who is it? I assume it's the same art. It's not the same artist. This like flat vector style. Dang, we've already been doing this for 2 hours. Dang, this is going to take forever. I thought this was going to be like like not quick, but like I have how many pages do I have left? There's 9 more pages. I think we're on page. This is the 4th page. I feel like I shouldn't go to the end on this. Like, oh, I just put the rocket in the wrong pile. This is a solid 5-hour thing. Did not like plan that. Maybe I should go faster. Dark Muck. Sabrina's Haunter. That one's pretty sick. Honestly, all the Haunters are great. Haunter is also one of my favorites. Obviously, Gengar. Yeah, it could be how I do my other required streaming time. The thing you have to think about is that if I'm doing things that like a ton of people aren't interested in a ton, like Pokemon is obviously going to be a lower amount of people because we're a keyboard company. You don't want to do it for too long to where like a higher percentage of your stream time has lower viewer numbers and like end up going below the requirement. So, oh, this is a freaking destroyed Japanese Ghastly. Ooh, that's nostalgic. Ooh, I got a bunch of e-reader. This might be one of the most nostalgic arts ever right here. We're getting there, Blue Crayon. We're right at almost number 100, so these are in Pokedex order. And Dragonite's 149. Yeah, I most of the streams I've done Pokemon and keyboards, where I'll basically do keyboards for most of the stream, and then at the end I'll open a few packages of Pokemon stuff. This is the first one I've done that's just like straight up Pokemon, which I put it in the announcement on my Discord. I was just like, just letting you know, this is Pokemon primarily. I don't want you to get here and be upset. I know that a lot of people get upset if they get to a stream expecting something and it's not that. So that's why the viewer numbers are lower today than usual. Cloyster. But we're still over the amount that the requirement is. That's good. I appreciate everyone being here. It means a lot to me. Grimer, first edition. There we go. Honestly, if I just didn't sleeve all of these on stream, this would go a lot faster. But I feel like in total number of time this will take me, it'll be quicker if I just go ahead and do it. Or sitting here. Which I'm sure like half the people here are not actually here. They're just leaving it open for the giveaway, but that's okay. Yeah, it seems like e-reader is about when I stopped. So the highest that we've seen is Aquapolis. Expedition base. We do have a couple of those. So we have 3 Ghastly. 1 Haunter. Okay. Try to go as fast as I can here. Rocket. Dark Muck. Slowpoke. Open up chat. Ghastly. Farfetch. Doduo. Crap, I lost it. Seal. Magnemite. All these people getting inspired. Hey, that would be awesome. Bring a lot of people back into their childhood hobby. All it takes is that, I mean, anybody that was in it as a kid is very susceptible to being sucked back in very easily. Because I feel like if you were into it as a kid, it was like, I don't know what it is about Pokemon, but like the nostalgia of Pokemon is stronger than anything ever. Like there's plenty of things as a kid that I did, and I'm like, oh, that's nostalgic, and then I'm like, who cares? But then this just like grabs you again, just as hard as you as a kid, if not more, because you possibly actually have money now, and it's not just will my parents buy me a pack. One, two Ghastlies. One Haunter. I feel like I need to turn this around. Shelter, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 3 Slowpoke. Graveler. He's pretty sweet. Geodude, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang, we're getting pretty close here on Fossil. Got a Grimer first edition. You're getting some medals. Metal. 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 Look at these medals flying around everywhere. Random Frank P. To me, the thing that brings me back with the mega nostalgia was the fact that we had so much of a moldable imagination back then. It was obviously fake, but the fact that we had these cards, these cool animal monsters, made my brain think about how cool it would be if they were real. Facts. Pokemon is definitely like the best thing ever created. I mean, it's legit. No, not even joking. Fact. The highest selling or the highest valuable intellectual property ever created by humans. Pokemon, #1. So you're not lying. And no one should feel bad about liking it because it's literally the #1 ever. I always thought it would be cool to see what Pokemon would be for real until I saw the Pokemon or Detective Pikachu, and they're really freaking creepy and scary when they're depicted as real. They're pretty, like, some of them are kind of gross. Like Charizard, not so cool in my opinion when he was more realistic. Okay, next page. Wife just sent me a video. Oh, shoot. Next page. Next page. We got a Gengar. We got a really cool e-reader Drowsy. I feel like this section of the Pokedex, besides Gengar, maybe Onix, is like the lamest section. Yeah, we got a Clefairy Hollow. We got Ooh, that sound. Meowth promo, Poliwhirl Hollow. These are our 3 hollows we found so far. Nothing insanely crazy. We got a Dark Charizard non-hollow. This Gengar has seen better days. That was legit, like, in a pocket for sure. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this song. Ooh. I like this Onyx. Onyx is pretty nostalgic artwork. Why was Charizard always the hype? Because the anime or because it had the highest? I just think he's the coolest looking. Like, I think he just had everything going for it. Coolest looking. He was cool in the show. He was powerful. He was a great card. He was a starter. I think being a starter is a big head start in becoming people's favorites. Like, even some of the later generations, the starters are always a lot of people's favorites. Starters and legendaries. He has a cool name. Honestly, I think Charizard is a little chubby. And I actually think, like, the chubbiness of Charizard doesn't go with all of his other traits. I feel like Charizard should be, like, fit. But he's got that huge freaking beer belly. And he's, like, flying around with his big belly hanging. Thought that was a weird decision. Kingler. I guess it's first edition. We got fossil first editions for days. I think we might complete fossil. Or come very close. Maybe not all the hollows. This front one is stuck. You want to hear this peel off? Here, right? Here. Let's listen to this. You ready for this? Oh, yeah. It's a whole different world of unboxing. A bunch of rockets, Voltorbs. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should not. I really want to finish this, but I feel like the view count, which I don't actually care about the view count. I only care about it for the sake of trying to get partner after partner. It will be a lot less stress. Like, I'm not here to become famous. I just like doing this. But I feel like if I keep doing this for 5 hours, we're going to lose a lot. Electrode. That is like the stupidest looking. This is like one of the worst arts of all time. I don't know what is going on with this guy's face. No, don't have a jungle yet. When I went through, I will admit something. When I was flipping through the pages to see how many we had left, I did see some hollows back there. In the back. That were some of the missing ones from the front. So we do have some stuff to look forward to. That Electro definitely could be a freaking fake card. I know it's not, but it definitely looks like it is. I don't know if I'm going to do them all tonight. Like, it would probably actually take 5 hours to do it. And I don't know if that's what people want. But, like, you know it's going to be really hard to make myself stop. Goodbye, retired. Like, I'm going to have to lay there and think about what's in the rest. And I can't do it tomorrow because I have to go pick my wife up from the airport 2 hours away. So I'm not going to be able to do it tomorrow. The next day is her birthday. So I'm not going to be streaming that day. So. Ooh, we got double hollow up in here. They're both in bad shape, but that's okay. This one's got a lot of bad scratching on it. Bad corners. This is like the mecca of child played cards. Look at that. There's just stuff all over it. This one's in decent condition, but it's the literal like worst centered card of all time. But we did hit 2 hollows. That's pretty legit. Where's Fossil at? Yeah, Hitmonlee was a great card. Marowak. We hit the hollow. We got the Cubone. Cubone. A lot in the community doesn't really like the 3D art that mainstays for V and V-Star now. Yeah, I agree. I think the 3Ds are some of the worst. 5-band graphics is the worst. And I feel like they just do everything because they can pump them out faster than people who actually have to illustrate. Oh, we got another hollow. Dark Wheezing, Team Rocket. Which, the Team Rocket hollows were some of the, like, the hollows where you can barely even tell that they're hollows. Like, they are so subtle. Which I really don't like. I really wish they were a little more obvious. Like, that Dark Wheezing does not look holographic unless you really look at it at the right angle. Make it a 2-part stream. We can get some more peeps in the TCG Collector Discord. Yeah, I guess we could. It would help me get another day of streaming in. But dang, it's, you know how hard it's gonna be when if I shut this stream off to not look at the rest of those pages. It is going to be so hard. Shoot. They got coughings for days. They just everywhere. What we got here? Shoop. Oh, I had a feeling we had another hollow coming. We got the Hitmonchan. I just had a feeling. This is the hollow page. This is like the 4th one. Oh my gosh! We got another one! Woo! The swirl! The swirl! This Chansey is in some bad condition, but it's still a swirl Chansey hollow. This page, though. This page is loaded. And, I mean, you can't forget about the E-Reader Chansey. This page is crazy. Oh, we got the Rhydon. Rhydon's pretty legit. Underrated. Freaking the hollows on this page are crazy. Okay, so maybe we should do this. Is that book your whole childhood collection? No, it's not all of it, I don't believe, because I did have a couple other binders that I have not found. So I believe there's more out there. Gosh, I can't believe we just hit that many. We're going to count them up here. Okay, there's a hollow. 1, 2, 3, 5 Coughings. Drowsy 1, 2. Onyx 1, 2. Yeah, I guess as a kid, I didn't actually know how close I was to completing these sets because all I did was Pokedex order. Execute, one of the lamest Pokemon ever. Go over to Jungle. Get a Rhyhorn. 3 Rhydon. 3 Cubone. Was there Execute in both Jungle and Fossil? Oh, it's base set 2 in Jungle. Just reusing art here. Let's move on to Fossil. We're getting these percentages up. It's getting there. I'm definitely getting to the point where I'm thinking about trying to complete these. Orange Stain. Interesting. What's an orange stain? How do I know if I have an orange stain? Anybody know what an orange stain variant is? Normal incomplete expansion symbol. And Gengar. Alrighty. Oh, we have a first edition Kingler. Almost forgot about. Metal. Neogenesis. We have one Onyx there. Aquapolis. 74B. And Team Rocket. Let's go ahead and do Expedition 72 Chansey. One, two, three, 4 Coughing. We got our Dark Wheezing Hollow. And finally 2 Voltorb. Okay, so we're getting there up into the higher percentages. So on that one page, we hit 5 hollows. That's legit. So we're at 8 hollows so far. Thank you, Lost Reflection, for the follow. Patness, the sadness. Sorry about that. Toodle. So we're at 2.5 hours right now. Trying to decide if we should do another page. Like I kind of want to go like maybe to the end of the first 150 and then stop there, maybe. Think that's what we should do? Just do the first 150 and then finish out the rest on a different one. We're at 114 right now, so I think it's like 1.5 more pages. I'll do a giveaway at the end. So that's probably gonna skew your answer, so you're probably gonna want this to end as soon as possible. But we're gonna go to the first 150 and then we'll stop, and we'll have to two-part this. Base. I'll try to speed it up a little bit. But I know, or I'm fairly positive, in the second half is when all the good stuff is. All those hollows that were missing that didn't have spots, I'm pretty sure are at the end. First edition. I got a lot of first edition fossil. Just continuing. You got Goldeen. First edition wasn't in the front. First edition jungle. We got the claymation. You can't go wrong with the claymation. Claymation is OG. Got Misty Seeking. I bought that Meowth from someone who claimed it was near mint, and it was so bent. It was probably my only real bad buying experience on eBay. Yeah, I actually bought a couple cards on eBay that said near mint, where they put like a picture of a card and then they don't send you like that exact card. And I messaged them and I was like, this has scratches all over it. It is not mint at all. And they were like, well, can I refund you? Like, I paid like $35 for the card. And they were like, can I refund you like the shipping or something? And I was like, I would not have bought this card, period, for any amount of dollars. So I don't want this for any number of dollars. And then they just refund me the whole amount. So I just got the card for free. Kind of Karen'd it, but I was a little annoyed. It's like you pay $35 for something that is just like completely trashed, and you're like, well, that sucks. Yeah, I just thought that I was getting the exact image. I guess I just didn't read the description enough to know that. Oh, we got something back here. I think I know what this is. Y'all see this? This is still in the plastic. Anybody know what that is from seeing that? Mr. Mime e-reader. Great card. Like e-reader, every freaking card in it is great. Anybody know what that card is in that plastic wrap? Yeah, Dryzoid knows. The Scyther, man. Scyther was a beast. He was just like the most BA Pokemon. Make me some room here. You think it's Nintendo Meowth promo? You got, I guess, for the Mew. Freaking Jinx. Such a lame card. We got a bunch of different. Like, this is a lot lighter than these. We got Water Jinx. And Psychic Jinx. Goodbye, you've done well. Retire. I forgot that Jinx was in multiple types. Pretty sure the Nintendo promo was in a pack like that. Okay, we're going to the second half. Taurus. Don't have any jungle. Can't believe they freaking reused art this early. I didn't realize that. Magmar. There were like 4 movie promos, right? There were a ton. Like Pokemon the first movie, I believe, had Pikachu, Electabuzz, which in my opinion is the worst promo of all time. Like the OG Electabuzz promo. I don't have any fossil. It's kind of crazy. Mew had a promo. Or Mewtwo, I mean. Electabuzz. That's the one that is the promo. It just has like the little stamp. Why this ended up becoming a promo, I don't know. Also, how is that a rare? We got Eevee. These could be some cool cards. So many different versions. We got a first edition. We got Rocket. There's a lot of different sets on this page. New bag. I guess Electabuzz is all rare. I mean, it was one of those Pokemon that was in like the middle of the Pokedex that none of them had evolutions. Jinx, Magmar, Electabuzz, Tauros. Like they were all sitting there in the middle. And then a lot of them ended up getting evolutions later. Okay, we got another first edition. First edition Eevee. That's a solid first edition to land. Also, these two are just so good. Eevee running through the city. Eevee in a lab. Do you still play Pokemon TCG? I play a little bit on like the iPad, but not that much. Lapras. Can't go wrong with Lapras. That's another one of those random that has no evolution in the middle of the Pokedex. Yeah, I'm going to need to buy that first edition Eevee from someone at some point. Magikarp! Okay, I'm saving this promo for the last on this page. Jungle Flareon. Okay. Ooh, there we go. We hit another holo. The Vaporeon. It's definitely shredded. You can see all of the holo peeking through. Look at that. That sucker is freaking destroyed, but still very cool. And then the Dark Vaporeons from Team Rocket. How Vaporeon is not a rare in this set is just beyond me. There's certain Pokemon that like just should always be rares, in my opinion. Okay. This one, we got guesses of what promo this is. It's probably in horrible shape because it was inside this thing the whole time. Should I peek? No, I'm not going to peek. Okay, we're going to see what this is. If this is Electabuzz, I'm going to be pissed. No one got this. The cool Porygon. No one would have guessed this. Ever. Stooped everyone. That's a cool card. Still in the pack. Okay, we're going to do quick logging. We're going to become loggers for a second. Go through this real quick. Fossil, Lapras, Magmar. What was my guess? I thought that it was the Ancient Mew. But I should have known that it... No, I should have known that it wasn't, now that I think about it, because it would have had this card. So that was just a stupid thing of me to think. Wait, am I on Fossil right now? 49 Horsey First Edition. Yeah, I don't know why I had the thought that it was... Yeah, Porygon was pretty cool. It was a cool Porygon. It was very cool. Flareon, Eevee, got 2 Eevees. We got a 2 Taurus. Oh. Oh, that was easy. You should do it like that. Okay. Base set. Ancient Mew has a different back. Yeah. Ancient Mew has a different back, and it has the little second card in there. So I was just stupid to think that that was it. Guess I'm just looking forward to finding it. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you see this 1999 through 2000 copyright. I actually have that. Okay, come on. You see, one of them has 1999 Wizards, and the other one has 1999 through 2000 Wizards. I wonder if there were some other ones that I didn't quite look at. Did anyone else's sound disappear? Yeah, I wonder if there were any other cards that I didn't quite pay attention enough. It seems like all of base set has 1999 through 2000. I'm going to have to go back and like check them all. Dang. Yeah, I didn't even like pay attention. Yeah, Jinx, I have 2 of the 99s. That's what the difference in color is. Okay, this is making sense now. You can see how these, or you can't see it, but one of these Jinx has slightly lighter color. That makes a lot of sense now. That the ones that have slightly different color are the 99 through 2000 print. This is very interesting. Starmie, I only have a 1999 through 2000. Star U, I have 1 of each. Dang, this is all... I know that so many of these base sets I'm going to have to go back and check. Rectangula, I have 1 of each. This is... Oh my gosh. I'm like annoyed I didn't notice the first time through. Look at base set. We're almost at 50%. EV 1, 2, 3. On to base set 2. Whew. Can't believe I had this many cards. I just saw a binder and knew there were 9 pages each and didn't think anything of it. Alrighty. We're getting there. We're getting there. Neo Discovery. EV1. Scyther 1. I believe this is Neo Genesis. I can't ever remember the logos of these Neo sets. Gooding. Also, Gym Challenge versus Gym Heroes. Their logos are literally the same, just flipped. And Aquapolis. Yeah, this seems to be where I stopped. Right here. I do remember, like, Ruby and Sapphire is the last Game Boy game that I was really hardcore into. And I didn't really go much farther than that until I picked it up later. And then we got our first edition jingles. 51 and 53. Keep our first editions over here. And lastly, we're going to log the Porygon. Cool Porygon. Okay, I think we have one more page. What's the percentage of how many cards you have? Yeah, we can pull that up here. So we can see here our percentages. We're at 47 of base, 39, 43, 30, 29. These are a lot lower because I just seem to have a handful. But we're on our way to completing these 4. Okay, I think this might be the last page. You know, I already see a hollow. 2 hollows. I see 2 hollows here. We gotta... Oh, it seems like... I don't think a lot of these, like... They're not legendary. What are they? They're, like, extinct Pokemon. Didn't come along until the Neo Discovery because they've been discovered, you know. So we'll get a few more out of that set. Ooh, we got a lot of these. Oh, we got some fossil. I was wrong. Another fossil. Another first edition fossil again. Yeah, that holographic. Oh, this Snorlax is actually in the wrapper still, I think. Unless it's another card behind it. Yeah, it is. I'm about to say, that's not a promo. I don't know why it would be in a wrapper. Fossil. Neo Discovery. Claymation. Solid. This is definitely one of the best Claymations that there is. Yeah, we got the Cyndaquil up in here. Very out of order, I might add, as well. That is not Cyndaquil's number. Omastar. I remember that from their Poke Rap. Yeah, I don't know why Cyndaquil is right here. It's really throwing off the order here. Yeah, I see some first edition. Kabuto. First edition. A lot of first edition fossil. Kabuto's weird because he got like 2 eyes. 2 sets of eyes. Is the red things the eyes? Or the top just supposed to be faux eyes? To trick people into thinking that those are eyes? This is one of the best cards. One of the best vintage cards ever. This art is one of the most... Yes, this card goes so hard. Like, he is so menacing. And also, this Aerodactyl art is also one of my favorites. I love the thin line art. Okay, here we go. See what's in here. So, oh, the Snorlax. Oh, okay, we're going to leave this here. We got a big, giant pile of sealed. Articuno promo. Non-holo promo. Like, come on. Ooh, look at that. E-reader and base set holo. Opinion. Just a second, we're gonna review all of our holos that we've found throughout the process. Okay, so here we have Cyndaquil. Just goodbye, retire. You did well. Just inserting himself into the original 150. Don't know what you're doing here, bro, but you're one of my favorites, so I'll allow it. This was my favorite childhood card. I traded it for a Charizard back in the day. It's not too bad of a... Ooh! There we go. The Mewtwo holo, just like Mewtwo, one of the best Pokemon of all time. That was one that I forgot to say, my favorite Pokemon. Always been one of my favorites. Oh, man. That's both 2 base set holo hits. Ooh, who's been asking about the Dragonite? We got the promo Pokemon the first movie. Probably, in my opinion, one of the best Dragonites and one of the best, most iconic cards ever. Yes, this is one of the best cards ever. This art is so good. We get the Bayleaf. So it seems like I don't have these perfectly in order here. Things like I've skipped. I guess I possibly didn't have a lot of the last 150 maybe, but I have Mewtwo would have been the end. It's just weirdly out of order here. Dark Dragonair. There we go. Dang, those 2 hits. Ooh, we got our first reverse holo. First reverse holo. Chikorita. Okay. This is getting good. This is getting good. I was telling y'all the second half of this binder is getting good. And then we hit this. It's okay. This is not indicative as to what's to come. Totodile. So we're definitely getting into the second gen starters. Dratini. Solid. So now we'll get to look at these promos. Okay, so I don't remember this. Oh, what is going on here? I actually do have a sleeve. So this is the first card that is sleeved in the whole binder. But don't compliment me too much, my childhood self. There's multiple cards in this sleeve. So we have the Snorlax holo, and then you know what we got behind them, bruh. 2 of these in one sleeve. So let's get this guy sleeved up. We got another base set holo. That's 3. And then we got the Ancient Muse for days. We got Ancient Muse for days. We got 3 of them here. I swear I had more than this, but 3 is definitely a good amount. So here's the Ancient Mew that went with this one. The one I opened. So I had a little collector in me. I knew to open one, keep a couple sealed. So probably one of the most iconic cards in Pokemon TCG history. The Ancient Mew. Definitely one of the best cards of all time. Definitely got to sleeve you up. And then we got the 2 that are still sealed in their packs here. So we'll keep those how they are. Woo, that was a page. I feel like that was a good page to end this on. Double sleeve it? You need double? I don't even think Ancient Mews are worth that much. Just because they handed out so many of them. Like billions of them. But we'll double sleeve it. Just because it's definitely one of the best. I honestly want to double sleeve this guy too. Even though he's not in good condition. Yeah, that was a crazy page. 3 holos, reverse holo, 3 Ancient Mews, the Dragonite promo, 2 first editions. I knew that once we got down to the last, like, end of the 150, that's when all the really sought after ones are, that we were going to hit some good stuff. Okay, we got one rocket. Didn't have too many good rockets up in here. Let's go up here and get Expedition knocked out. Our first reverse holo. Okay, so now I gotta start paying attention to these base set years. Wait, what the hell? Is this a fake? Wait. What in the world? Is this a fake card? So this says one of... Is this an error? Is this a jungle? Ooh, I think this is a jungle no rarity symbol. Yes! Sweet! So we got the missing expansion symbol, Snorlax. Oh, sorry. I forgot. So I went to base set, because obviously it had no symbol. So I just went directly to base set, and then I realized that it only had 64. And 11 is not Snorlax. And I was like, wait a second. So then I knew that jungle had 64. And there it is. No rarity, or not rarity, no expansion symbol, Snorlax. Yeah, and they had, I'm telling, there was an advertisement for TCG Collector. They had the missing expansion symbol. It was there. I don't think we have any more jungles to go, so we'll go back to base set. That was pretty cool. TCG Collector showing out here. So we got a normal and a normal. 2 normal Dratinis. And our holos. Mewtwo holo. Zapdos holo. Wait, did I already... Oh, I have 2 of these Zapdos, I guess. Because there was one that I showed y'all earlier that I had found in that bag. So I actually had 2 Zapdos holos. Okay. Fossil. Dang, we're getting so close to Fossil here. Oops. Wizards of the Coast stamp. I wonder what that means. Omastar. 2 Ammonites. Oh, I thought this was Under Oath for a second. Can you feel your heartbeat racing? I thought that's what it was. I was getting real freaking excited. And then it wasn't. Centrit. Kabutops. Yeah, this Kabutops is sick. One of the best. Wait. Okay. Barely squeezing these guys in. Gotta go back to Fossil. I got 2 first editions here. Metal. Okay, I'm gonna learn the logos here by the end. Look, Neo Revelation is the splash. Aquapolis, I do know that one. I think Revelation is the star. Am I right? No, Genesis is the star. Dang. Genesis is the star. Okay. Couple more of these promos. Wizards promos, 5, Dragonite. Ooh, wait. Pokemon the first movie, inverted stamp, missing stamp. Okay, so we have the stamp one. Non-holo, incorrect illustrator. Ooh, we have the incorrect illustrator version. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's not a holo, but I'm going to set it over here since it's promo. And does Ancient Mew have a number? Oh, I guess it's on these unnumbered. Yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. What happened to all the trainers? That's a good point. Well, my binder, if you weren't here when I said it, my binder's in Pokedex order, so I assume all the trainers are at the back, the very very back. So maybe at the next stream I'll start with the trainer binder because we don't want to like end it with the trainers. That would be kind of lame on the next one. So let's review this. So review our percentages here. So we're at 48% of base set, 40% of jungle, 48 of fossil, 31 of rocket, 23 of base set 2. No gym challenge at all. That's kind of weird here. That I have one gym challenge. It's like I completely skipped this set and this set as a kid and this set. But then I went up here to these. It's very interesting. We have these Japanese as well. I think I'm going to real quick go over here and log these. Japanese has a ton. Where's base? Original era. Oh gosh. Okay, we'll do these later. Because that's going to take some finding. Okay, so let's review here. Let's review all of our holos and promos. We got the triple Ancient Mew. We got the Dragonite, Articuno. Okay, our lighting here is very unfortunate. Well, that's also unfortunate. Oh, there we go. Oh. Well, we'll have to deal with it. All of our holos here. This is technically a promo as well. Promo. So we're about halfway through the binder. And this is what we've hit so far. That's not bad at all, if I do say so myself. The double Hitmonlee. That's not bad at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 holos. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 promos. And then on top of that, we got the first edition. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 first edition. What is my favorite, my personal favorite of so far of these? That is a hard choice. Mewtwo, Chansey, Ancient Mew, Dragonite. Those are my 4 favorites. Yeah, those are for sure my favorites. This card is just like on another level of nostalgia. See the Meowth? It's got a buttload of speckles up in there. I feel like this has more speckles than usual. Splatters. It's the Game Boy promo, as you can see right here in this bottom corner. I wonder if that was if that was a variant, or if that's the only. Oh yeah, that's the only one. Also, I guess I can show off right here that I have all 25 in both regular and hollow of the McDonald's 2021 collection. Yep, got them all. Well, I guess we'll do what we need to do. We'll end it here. We're at 3 hours. So let me stack these up. Get ready for the giveaway. Okay, separating the first editions. So here is what we've done so far. We filled both of these up, and we got over half the binder left. I think we've only done 6 pages, and I think there's 7 or 8 more. These are packed full. This one's got a little bit of room, but these are packed. Thank you, Zakudev, Yanaga-san, Moncherib, Big Daddy Parmesan. Thank you all for the follows. So let's we'll do a sneak peek of the next page. But this is how many more pages we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 more pages. And I think we did... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we just got over half. We did 7 of 13, it seems. So that's good progress. This is pretty cool. The Game Boy guide. I actually have almost all of these at my house. So this is the one that I didn't find at my house. You spotted the Nidoqueen Hollow? I knew I had it back there. Let's see, just so I know. Yeah, so we got the we'll start. Yeah, we got the trainers in the back, so maybe we'll start in the back next time, just so that we don't end with trainers, because those aren't all that exciting. Woo! That was quite a stream. You're probably right. I am getting a little tired here. So let's get this Pokeball over here and show everyone what we're doing here. This is also time for us to lay out our Charizards for giveaway time. It's just what happens around here. This light is screwing us. Here's our Pokeball that we will be doing the giveaway for. I appreciate everybody who stuck around. So this is what the giveaway is for. Oh, I forgot that this camera does not like to focus when there's a lot of detail down here. So here's our Pokeball. You can notice that it has a cool pulsing light. You can click on it. It has different little run-throughs. It has the colors, pulsing red, we got the green. It's also proximity sensors. There's like what it does, like when you're about to catch a Pokemon, blink, blink, blink red, that means you caught it. So it has the stand here, so I'm going to try to show it to you. So you can see that it has like different colors lighting underneath. So this thing in the front is actually touch, pad that will change the color. I don't know what just happened to it. It was just working. Oh, there it goes. So you got the light. You can press this color to swap through them, the different colors. So that's pretty cool. But the actual Pokeball itself has proximity sensors. So it's off, but then the closer you get, the light starts coming on before you touch it. And then when you touch it, it goes to its full brightness. It's really freaking cool. Also, the weight of them is just legit. These are metal. Very great color. It has like a weight in the bottom so that it will purposefully sit upright if you just set it on your desk without the stand. And then also inside the bottom of this, if you take the battery cover off, there's a little ring that you can set in here, and you can set the ball on top of the stand too if you don't want it to like go inside of it. So that's just the regular one. And then like I showed earlier, there's these 5 variants: Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, Dusk Ball, and Premier Ball are the 5 that we have. So you'll get to choose between one of those 5 if you are chosen. Was it difficult to get the deal to sell these, or was it pretty easy? I mean, it wasn't very difficult. I think it was just our products. They weren't the same, but they were the same like quality in each other's markets, just high quality collectible products. So I think that's just why they liked our products. We liked theirs. We thought it was a good crossover. So let's do this giveaway. This is what we're going for. You'll get to choose between one of these 5. Everyone in chat, we get to pick our word here. Oh, I gotta plug my keyboard in. It's kind of crazy that I just did this entire stream without my keyboard. I didn't use it once. I feel like that's gotta be like an achievement in streaming, to not use your keyboard for 3 hours. Okay, so I think that our keyword should be, maybe we should do active user. I think I'm going to do that. Because I want to reward the people that are actually here chilling with us, and not the people that just turned it on and walked away. Even though, I mean, I guess they would have to type the word in, so I guess it's okay. We'll do keyword, because you still technically have to be active to type in the word. Right? Like, even inactive and keyword technically are the same people. I think active user just means, like, if you've been active in the last 5 minutes, you're eligible to win. That's what this defines, and then you can adjust the minutes. But this means you have to be active at this very second. So this is technically even more specific. So let's see. I think nostalgia, which wait to type it until I hit the roll it. But I do think nostalgia is just the key word that's gonna it's gonna get us here. So that's just kind of been the whole theme of the night. So we're going to do nostalgia. When I hit this button, don't do it more than once, because you will be disqualified. But once I hit the button, everybody hit it. Okay, we're going to go 3, we're going to go 2, we're going to go 1, we're going to roll it. Okay, that was not what I meant to do. I'm sorry. You can go ahead. Sorry, person, that your name just showed up. That was the wrong button. I guess it's technically in there. Just don't do it more than once. I'm going to throw up a timer. We're just going to do 1 minute here. I don't even know whose name it was for me to feel bad for them. So You got 38 eligible users. Once again, you will get to choose which variant you want. You can't choose the heal ball because that one is not here, and it is on pre-order only from the 5 that are in stock. I'll move it to 2 just in case people have to type it a second time after I hit roll it, because it probably doesn't count and people probably don't realize it. So I'll move it to 2 just in case so that y'all can re-enter. No, I don't. Actually, don't. I think the colors here are just what color you pick in Twitch chat. It's over here. So I'll scroll through these names here so you can. I don't know if these little. Oh, why? Oh, yeah, Sushi was ineligible because he accidentally said it twice after the re-roll, I think. Okay, it's time. We're about to roll it actually this time. So here we go. You got 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Roll it. JJ Keebs, congratulations. And thank you so much. You've been following since 2021. That's legit right there. They even followed us at 7:30 a.m. Talk about commitment. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Please message in the chat so that we know that you're here. And also not just a bot that followed us 1 year ago. And obviously let us know which one you want. Hi. Let me pull this up here. Is there any particular one you would like? You get the regular Pokeball, the Premier Ball, any of these 5 except this one. No Heal Ball is allowed. I'm going to have to... Yeah, there we go. I guess you can just let me know and message. But yeah, please. Yeah, Pokeball. There we go. Yeah, give me a whisper here on Twitch with your email and remind me of which variant you want. And I will get that set up for you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for joining. It's very fun. 3 hours. Every time we stream, we keep going longer. I appreciate everyone who's here. Even if you just showed up for the giveaway at the end, we did boost a little bit there. But that's okay. I'm here to do some giveaways because y'all are helping us reach our partner goal. So thank you, Carl Anthony. Are you related to Carl Anthony Towns? Are you like... You're Carl with a C. Thank y'all for showing up. I'm glad it was relaxing. We will do the second half. So I don't think I can do it tomorrow because I'm going to have to work like crazy tomorrow. My wife's still out of town till tomorrow night, so I got to catch up on a lot of her stuff. And then tomorrow night I got to go pick her up, so I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow night. And then the next day, like I said, is her birthday, so I'm not going to be able to stream that day either. So possibly Wednesday, if we're caught up enough, which like I said, I got to stream a lot of days per week the next 2 weeks. So probably Wednesday. So if you want to see the second half of this, just expect it to be Wednesday. And we'll probably do like it might take a little, I mean, maybe it will take just as much time. But yeah, probably Wednesday night. And then we'll pick up some more keyboard streams going forward. Appreciate everyone being here. Is there anybody around to raid? Let me take a look here.
I'm your grandma.
Oh, we got Gym Leader Nathan. Yeah, we're definitely gotta hit up Gym Leader Nathan. For sure. He went to dinner. Oh, and then jumped on himself. Wonder what he's doing over there. Oh, he has 2 ends, doesn't he? I gotta make sure that I put the double in. There we go. So, yep, everybody go over there. Gym Leader Nathan, he also is a Pokemon and keyboard streamer. I don't know which one he's doing tonight. What should our raid message be? Sushi, you gotta have a good idea. I feel like you could help us out here on our raid message. Ooh, he's building a Satisfaction 75. I see. Well, I'm blanking on the message. But let's just do. We're just gonna say this: G-Burr is the coolest, and we're gonna spell it wrong. You can spell it right if you want. Coolest. G-Burr is coolest. That's what we're gonna say. Thanks for the follows, everybody, in the last couple of minutes. But I'm gonna hit the raid button. We're gonna do some vain raid message and say that I am the coolest. Okay. See y'all.